this is Kasturi Day. Today I will continue the discussion of the carbon and its compounds chapter. This is chemistry chapter according to ICSE syllabus class 8. Okay, so I'll start with today the amorphous forms of carbon. So in my previous video I was discussing about the allotropes, that is the crystalline forms of carbon, and now I'll start with the discussion with the amorphous forms of carbon. First is coal. Okay, so coal is one of the cheapest fossil fuel. See the picture of the coal. You have seen, most of you have seen this coal. Okay, so it is the cheapest fossil fuel. It is a hard black solid, and rich deposits of coal are found in Russia, China, USA, Germany, South Africa and Australia. In India it is found in Jharkhand, West Bengal, Odisha and Madhya Pradesh. And largest coal mines of India are in Jharia and Bokaro in Jharkhand and Raniganj in West Bengal. Okay, next we come to the see how the coal is prepared naturally, you can say. Okay, so the preparation of coal, that is formation of coal, is known as carbonization. Okay, which is taking place in the Carboniferous era. It has been taking place in the Carboniferous era, when this transformation of coal was formed. How it is transferred? By heat and pressure. Okay, when heat and pressure is applied to plants, okay, for year after year, when the plants they die, they go under the soil. They are when they die, they fall down on the soil, and after that there is layers which are covering them. Okay, the layers of the soil which are covering them, and due to when they go deep inside the earth, like formation of the layers, when it is continuing layers after layer, it is covering these plants, and it is going inside the earth, where there is heat and pressure, which transform these plants into the dead plants into peat. Again, this peat is, and after this peat formation, which is again covered with given heat and pressure by the earth only, it's a natural process, then it converts to lignite. Again, heat and pressure will convert this lignite into bituminous, and finally anthracite is formed. Okay, so this coal are of four types, you can say. So the primitive coal, that is peat, which is light brown in color, which has 50 to 60% of carbon. Then comes lignite. This is a brown coal. Okay, first one, peat, was light brown. The lignite is a little bit more, the color is deeper. Okay, the brown colored, 60 to 70% of carbon is present in this lignite. Then bituminous is black colored coal. This is 80 to 90% carbon is present in it. And in anthracite, that is 90 to 98% carbon is present in the anthracite coal. Okay, next is that these varieties are due to the formation of coal depending on how long and what temperature and pressure the coal was buried under the surface of the earth. Okay, so how long the coal, the coal is buried under the earth, and what type of temperature and what type of pressure is given to that coal, that differentiates the different types of the varieties of coal. Okay, now peat is the inferior form of the coal. That's the primitive form of coal, that is inferior form, that is peat. Okay, it has 50 to 60% of carbon. I told you it is the first stage of coal formation, so it is light brown in color. Okay, now lignite is the second stage in the full coal formation. It is brown in color, containing about 60%, more than 60% of coal. So peat had 50 to 60% of coal, but lignite more than 60% of coal, and it is harder than this coal. Okay, then this bituminous is the third stage in the coal formation, and that has high, medium and low varieties. Bituminous has three varieties, that is high, medium and low. okay, which contains 90%, then 80%, or 70 to 75% carbon respectively. So that is high quality, high variety of bituminous coal that has 90% of carbon. Medium variety has 80% of carbon, and low variety has 70 to 75% of carbon present. In all these three, that is high, medium and low, these three are the different varieties of coal, or bituminous coal rather. Okay, it is the most common variety of coal and we call it as household coal. Okay, it is black and hard, and on heating it gives out both volatile and non-volatile substances. Okay, when we heat that household coal, it gives out some volatile and non-volatile substances. Then anthracite, it's the purest form of coal, which contains 92 to 98% of carbon, and it's the final stage of the coal in the coal formation. Okay, it is the hard, dense and black colored coal. Okay, and it is difficult to ignite, and if once it is ignited, it will produce a lot of heat and it will remain there for longer period of time. It is found in a few places in the world. Okay, now next is uses of coal. Coal, coal is used both as industrial and domestic fuel. It is used in the preparation of coke, coal gas and coal tar. That is coal, if we perform a destructive distillation pattern process, then we can get coke, coal tar and coal gas. Okay, it is used in the manufacture of synthetic petrol. It is used in the manufacture for some fertilizers, drugs, synthetic textiles and perfumes. It is used as a source of organic compounds like benzene, naphthalene, aniline, etc. Okay, next we come to coke. Coke, I told you, it's a formation of coal. When coal undergoes destructive distillation, that is in limited supply of air, coal is burned, then what happens? This coal converts itself to coke, and the two other byproducts that is given out, that is coal tar and coal gas. Now this coke is black, porous and solid substance which burns without smoke. Okay, it contains 98% of carbon, and it's a good reducing agent and a bad conductor of heat and electricity. Now the this coal, I told you, destructive distillation is formed. By destructive distillation, we get coke, coal tar, coal gas, and ammoniacal solution. We also get it. Okay, now coke are of two types: hard coke and soft coke. Hard coke, it is light and lustrous. Okay, and it is used in industrial processes. And the soft coke is black and porous, and that is used in household furnaces as it ignites easily. That's why it can be used in household furnaces. Then uses of coke. This is the picture of the coke. You can see this is used as a smokeless industrial and domestic fuel. It is used extensively as a reducing agent for the extraction of metals from their ores. Example, iron, copper, tin and zinc. It is used in the manufacture of water gas, that is carbon monoxide and hydrogen, producer gas, carbon monoxide and nitrogen. Okay, and artificial graphite also is formed by this it is used formed by the it's the manufacture of these things are done with the help of coke. Then it is used to prepare metallic carbides, example calcium carbide. Okay, next is we come to coal tar. It is a foul smelling dark brown liquid, see, this is the picture of the coal tar. It is obtained by distilling fractionally. Okay, after destructive distillation, we get this as byproduct, and after that what it is done, that by fraction distillation we get this coal tar separated. Its furnaces a number of useful organic compounds that is used for making dyes, drugs and explosives. Next, coal gas. It is an inflammable gaseous fuel which is made from coal by destructive distillation of coal. And in purified form, it is the purified form of coal gas that is used in industrial and household fuel. Okay. Now we come to ammonical solution. It is also a byproduct of this destructive distillation of coal. Then it's an aqueous product. Okay. And it is also called ammonical liquor, and it is used for the preparation of artificial fertilizers. Okay. Next we come to the charcoal. Okay, is the amorphous form of carbon which is known as charcoal. Okay, another amorphous form. Okay, it is a solid organic compound, and when it is heated in controlled supply of air, it leaves behind a gray porous residue. Okay, when a solid organic compound that is heated in the controlled supply of air, then what happens? There's a residue which is left, that is of gray porous residue, which is known as charcoal. It is obtained from variety of sources like plant and animal origin. Charcoal can be of three types: wood charcoal, bone charcoal, and sugar charcoal. Next, wood charcoal is black, porous, and brittle solid. See the wood charcoal, picture of the wood charcoal, and how it is prepared locally. Locally, what happens? What do? We pile up the logs of wood, okay, one above the other, keeping a gap in the center. Okay. Now the pile of that is the woods, the logs of wood which are made in piles, they are covered with wet clay to prevent the entry of air, so that air does not enter, and a few holes are left in the bottom of the pile, and the wood is set on fire. Now when the fire dies out, a grayish black brittle porous solid is left behind, and that is the wood charcoal. Okay, and in the laboratory it is prepared by sawdust, which undergoes a destructive distillation, and then it produces a black charcoal mass with the byproducts which are dark colored liquid, that is wood tar, colorless liquid, that is pyrogenous acid, and wood gases produced. Okay, this is about preparation of wood charcoal. Next we come to, this is the picture. See how the logs of wood are piled and then covered with clay. Okay, this is the lab preparation picture. The charcoal sawdust is kept here and it is burnt till it becomes black, and then this things are passed like this. Okay, so now we come to the physical properties of wood charcoal. It's a soft, black, porous solid. It is brittle and tasteless. The density is 1.5 grams per centimeter cube. That means it is heavier than water. But it floats in water. Why? Because it is porous, which traps a large amount of air. But if it is boiled, what happens? The air which is inside the pores, that expels out and makes the mass heavier than water, and it sinks. Okay, now it's a bad conductor of heat and electricity, and it's a good adsorbent of gases, liquids, and solids. What's an adsorption? Adsorption is a property due to which a substance accumulates gases, liquids, and solids only on the outer surface. Okay, so I think I'll stop here. I'll continue with the rest of the chapter in my next video. I'll discuss this physical properties and this wood charcoal in my next video once again. Okay, if you have any doubt, please do let me know. Please do write in the comment box, and I'll put one question for you. It's a home task for you, that find out what are the uses of wood charcoal. Okay, so thank you for watching and have a good day. Please do subscribe. Thank you for watching.